Hey guys, welcome back. Another day of 30 inks, 30 days. I feel like we're on the home stretch. Today is the letter R. Before I jump into that, how nice did that page look together? And I wasn't a super fan of this one when I was doing it, but I think the three of them together, especially those two together, look really nice. I think that might be a pair in some sort of future currently inked. Anyway, for today, the letter R. Do you love how I keep touching the paper, even though we know fountain pens and paper is really sensitive to hand oils? This is Stipula Calamo Rosa Dulce. Though now that I've just said that, I'm just looking, it's got little bits in it. I don't know if this ink has gone bad. Let's see when we swatch it. If you saw my swatching videos from my Aussie ink swap, I'll put a link, not a link, I'll put the cards up now. There's actually two videos. This is one of those inks. I didn't have my syringe. This is the only Stipula Calamo ink I have tried, but it's a pretty cool ink, but I'm not sure what the little bitties are in there, but let's do a swatch. Swatch and see. It's a pretty cool, can you see? Oh, this could be a disaster. Where is, I just wonder if you can see the vibrancy of the ink even as it's coming out of the syringe. Just has it just looks like lollies. It's awesome. All right, let's do a circly circle. Now, when you look at it, pardon me, in the vial, or at least when I looked at it in the vial, I was expecting it to be a lot more saturated. But as you can see, it's definitely punchy, but it's more on the scale of, just pausing for my dishwasher, loudest dishwasher in the world. My dishwasher sounds like some sort of gurgling monster when it drains, so hopefully I've edited it okay. I've just come back. What I was saying was I thought this was going to be a really saturated punchy ink, but it's not. It has a transparency to it, yet still really saturated. And because I took that pause, you can even see the little bits of color variation as it's drying, the different shades of pink. So all in all, I think a really beautiful ink. I've been thinking about maybe putting this into a flex pen. I just think it maybe could look really nice in that kind of really wet type of pen. Though I don't know. It's sometimes you can get amazing shading with flex, and then on the other hand, on the other side of things, you can almost lose some of it because of there's a finesse, I guess, sometimes with shading, because it's, obviously the amount of ink. I've just realized that my one of my pens that I do my writing samples with is dirty, so I'm just cleaning that off. I said at the beginning, this is the only Stipula Calamo ink I have tried. So I really don't know anything about the brand. So if you have any Stipula Calamo inks that you think definitely are worth trying, or you have a favorite, or ones you want to try, please let me know. I don't know why this is so dirty. I cleaned it. I just don't want to contaminate this ink sample. Alrighty, let's do this. Now, I do wonder if this, just for journaling and everyday writing, it is just a touch too light for me. I think that's also why it might, for me, be nice to use it in more of a handwriting practice type of way, faux calligraphy, really. I just think, and I don't have the best eyesight in the world, but a full page of that, I just don't think would be the easiest to read, or even just little bits. It doesn't even have to be a full page. In the medium nib, the same. So even though it's a thicker line and you're getting some shading, yeah, I just think it may just be a touch too light. So our word for today, it's actually a word that I know, but I always thought it was slang. I didn't know it was a real word, but I don't know, Google said it was, and that is razzmatazz. So it actually has, I guess, a legitimate definition. Didn't, you know, it's not like I went to, or it didn't take me to Urban Dictionary. It was like a normal one. So, bit of a longer definition. So I'm going to read it out to you and then I will write it and maybe fast forward because it could be a bit boring. Noisy, showy, and exciting activity and display designed to attract and impress. All right, so I'll bring that up so you guys can see a closer sample. A closer sample. Not the best sentence, but you know what I mean. So it is a really nice color and it does look really nice on the page. I just don't know how I'd go writing with it for journaling, but you are getting some really nice shading in there. All right, as always, guys, hopefully you know the routine by now. When this dries, we'll jump over and do our monthly swatch. Alrighty, here we are, approaching the end, really, aren't we? And where's my little guy? How beautiful, I think, would those two be in like the Currently inks, maybe with this one, even like with that, yeah. Ideas, ideas, ideas. So as I said, today's ink is Stipula Calamo Rosa Dulce. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you for the letter S. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.